Allah says in verse 6 of Surah Hud, "There is no moving creature on earth whose provision is not guaranteed by Allah, and He knows where it lives and where it is laid to rest. All is written in perfect record." The concept of sustenance in Islam is broader than the concepts held by people today. Sustenance in the view of Islam encompasses all the blessings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed upon His servants, whether material or spiritual. So, offspring, knowledge, lifespan, wealth, health, success, happiness, faith, guidance, a righteous spouse, and other blessings are all provisions from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Since Allah is the provider, it is incumbent upon creation to worship Him alone, seek provision from Him alone, and be thankful for His countless blessings. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in verse 17 of Surah Al-Ankabut, "So seek provision from Allah alone, worship Him and be grateful to Him. To Him you will all be returned." It is clear that when the Quran speaks of sustenance, it follows with its implications, which are turned to Allah alone in worship, supplication, hope and gratitude, and avoiding associating partners with Him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in verse 31 of Surah Yunus, "Ask them, O Messenger, who provides for you from heaven and earth? Who owns your hearing and sight? Who brings forth the living from the dead and the dead from the living? And who conducts every affair? They will surely say, Allah." Say, will you not then fear Him? So, who provides us with all types of material and spiritual provisions? Who controls our hearing, our sight, our minds, our hearts, and all our beings? Who brings the living out of the dead and the dead out of the living? Who manages all the affairs of this universe and all its creatures? The answer to all these questions is one that we surely all know. But what follows from this knowledge? And what is required of the human who knows the answer to these questions?
These questions arise from the reality of life. Who sends down the rain from the sky? Who causes the crops and fruits to grow from the earth? Who prepared and made the earth suitable for cultivation? Who brings the living out of the dead, and vice versa, as we witness? Who manages all these matters? And the answer, which has no other answer beyond it: there is no one besides Allah who can do these things.
So comes أَفَلَا تَتَّقُونَ. Will you not then fear Him? Because it's incumbent upon man to fear Allah, who has bestowed upon him all these blessings, and to submit to Allah alone, obey Him and adhere to His commands in all aspects of life, small and large.
Because if man rejects the law of Allah and His way set for the people, then there will be nothing but clear error and corruption. So how will you turn away from the truth after all these clear evidences of the divinity and lordship of Allah? There is nothing after the truth except falsehood.
Ibn Kathir commented on this verse, saying, "So all sovereignty, whether in the heavens or on earth, and all that is within it, are all in need of Him, servants to Him, submissive to Him." Allah clarifies that, فَسَيَقُولُونَ اللَّهِ فَقُلْ أَفَلَا تَتَّقُونَ. They will surely say Allah, meaning that they know this and acknowledge it. And the response, say, will you not then fear Him? Meaning, do you not fear Him when you worship others besides Him in ignorance? For every worshipped one besides Allah is false. There is no Lord but He, one without partner. Ibn al-Jawzi said regarding this statement, وَمَن يُدَبِّرُ الْأَمْرِ, and who conducts every affair, meaning the affairs of this world and the hereafter. They will say Allah, because they were asked about something that they know only Allah can do. So this serves as evidence for His greatness and His oneness.
Allah has made it clear to His creation that all types of provisions are in His hands, starting from sending down water from the sky to splitting the earth for plants of all kinds, grains, grapes, olives, dates, gardens, and fruits. All these blessings are from Allah to mankind. How gracious Allah is to mankind. So, why then does man disbelieve in his Lord, seek judgment from others, set aside the law of Allah and His way, and resort the laws and regulations not revealed by Allah, thinking that they will lead to success and righteousness? How gracious Allah is to mankind. O people, we are coming to you with one call, one word. It is a word that all the messengers came with. Worship Allah. You have no other deity but Him.
وما من دابة في الأرض إلا على الله رزقها ويعلم مستقرها ومستودعها كل في كتاب مبين